What up, what up? I totally forgot to leave an intro for this video. So, hi guys, my name is Melissa. If you are a first-time viewer or a long-time viewer, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate our Midwestern neighboring states? Probably not, but I do. I really do. Even if they're cheaper. I don't care. I hate them. So I'm on vacation right now. I'm from Chicago, well, the northwest suburbs of Chicago specifically, and I went to Ohio, Sandusky, which is like the Toledo, I think that's how you pronounce it, area. And just wanted to see if this did it right, because that's the only thing she did right. So here I go with my husband, and it's our anniversary trip, and you know, everything's cool, whatever, but we when we were in the hotel, whatever, for Ohio, we made a few stops to like McDonald's. I made a few stops to Starbucks, and it was very easy to get around there and everything. But weirdo guy at McDonald's, oh my god, that's another story. I'll insert a clip because I actually recorded him the second time we went, because we went around the same time the next day, and then I was like, I wonder if this cheesy guy's here. It'll make sense later. But he was, and then so I'm gonna insert that clip that I recorded, because I was just recording just in case it happened to be him, and it was. So I don't know, he was weird. Like, he either really loved his McDonald's job, or dude was on drugs. I don't know.
Cheesy.
Hey, can I just get 2 large Cokes with light ice, please?
2 large Cokes with light ice to make it nice for the price twice. It's going to be a very concise $2.14 very first window.
Thank you.
I know.
Go on, get yourself.
Cheesy. Feeling like a little like grimy today, you know.
You're feeling grimy today?
Grimy.
Oh, rimy today.
Yeah,
I got you.
grimy. Like left and right. Have a cheesy day, man.
Thank you as well.
Yep.
Not that that was bad. Like, it was funny, it was entertaining, but when I was trying to get to Starbucks yesterday, I'm going there, and then I'm like, okay, I could do this, you know, like without directions and everything, because it was so easy. There's a straight shot there and whatever. So I'm not focusing on the GPS, I'm not focusing on anything else but getting there. So I'm going the speed limit, because you know, whenever you're out of state, you want to make sure that you're going their speed limit, because it's usually not like home. So I'm like, all right, I'm following it. It's 55 and I was going 63, so I was actually going a little bit over, per usual. You know, that's not like, oh my god, but someone was behind me, and I tell you, and I can say this because I'm white, so I don't care what other people have to say about that. I'm not being racist. Well, if I am, I'm being racist against my own kind, so whatever. But these people look like the redneckest rednecks I've ever seen, driving the most redneck car, and looked like they were about to take their guns out and start just shooting people. Like, they look like, oh god, I hate that type. Anyway, they were driving behind me for some time, and there was a car next to me who was driving a little bit slower, and you could tell that these people wanted to go faster. Well, I was already going over the speed limit, so I'm not gonna like pump the gas, like, you know, so that you could get ahead of me. There were plenty of chances for them to get ahead of me. Actually, the driver was a male, so he was like not taking those chances for whatever reason, and then he waits until me and the driver on the other lane are parallel, Well, then of course, like, when it's like that, you're trapped, right? So it's like aggravating for the person behind you. But it's like, if you didn't take those opportunities you had when you could have, like, passed me and everything, like, why didn't you? Anyway, those people tend to not be so smart. So anyways, so this guy gets behind this guy, and then he realizes like he was driving slower than me. So then he gets right back behind me, like all mad about it. And I'm like, okay. And like, I'm just driving, like I didn't increase my speed or decrease my speed. I wasn't being an asshole. Like, I just kept going. And then he finally had the tiniest gap, tinier than all the other gaps he had the whole time. And he like went and right in front of me. And then, but when he ended up being like right next to me before he got in front of me, he was like, well, I can't even put my whole hands on the video, like he did one of those to me. And then I like just looked at him like that. And then once he got in front of me, I'm like, and then he's like in the mirror because I can see it. So I probably shouldn't do that on the road. I do that more often than I should. Like, shouldn't even do that once because you never know. But especially to people who look like they support the Confederate flag and probably have it somewhere in their house or outside their house. Yeah, probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't. I have road rage. And when anyone does something to me and makes a face to me like I was doing something stupid, I can't help it. I just can't. I really can't. I don't know. I need anger management. But anyway, so that was my Ohio experience, and then it wasn't so bad. Then we're in Indiana, right? Now we're in Indiana. So to be specific, we're in Indianapolis. So here we are in Indianapolis, a new hotel and everything, obviously. It's all Melissa. So we're here, and there are so many freaking roundabouts. First of all, like, what? Why does there need to be so many? I hate roundabouts. I hate them. And these are the ones that are the most confusing, that have like 2 lanes and like, oh, I don't know. They give me anxiety just thinking about them. So when I'm driving in them, I'm like, And then of course, to get to the Starbucks this morning, how many roundabouts did I go through? 3. Because, well, one of them was my fault because I took the wrong turn. That's one of the reasons I hate roundabouts, because I don't understand them. So I don't know. And then usually on the GPS, like, they're good about telling you, like, take the 3rd exit, blah blah blah, whatever. But sometimes they make it more confusing. So I'm like, I don't know. So anyway, I was driving like an idiot, and I was driving like an idiot, and I don't care. But then I get to the Starbucks that, it wasn't even the Starbucks that the stupid GPS was trying to take me to, but it was a Starbucks within a store, which I usually hate. Like, I hate it at home going to Starbucks in Target, because if I wanted to get out of the car, I would go somewhere else, you know? Like, I want to go through the drive-thru. Let me go through the drive-thru. Well, no. This is like called a world of food in store for you. Oh wait, never mind. That's not what it's called. Hold on. It's called Market District. Okay. So it's a market. Looks pretty. Looks like Mariano's or something. Anyway. So I parked here. I'm like, okay, I'll just go in this freaking Starbucks, because I refuse to keep getting lost and going to more turnabouts than I need to. So I get out, and then there's these 2 guys that are like the cart returners or whatever they're called, and they're so like joyful, and they're just like, good morning, how are you, hope you have a great day. And like, not just that, but like, they're just asking questions, and it's like, like, I'm already annoyed. I just want to get my Starbucks. Please let me go. Don't talk to me. I'm an introvert. Like, leave me alone. Anyway, so I'm just trying to get in the store, right? I get in the store. So I go to the Starbucks, and this lady was so rude, first of all. Like, she had no customer service skills whatsoever. Which, okay, whatever. Everyone has their days, right? But I order my huge, and you know you're getting closer to home when the price is getting closer to home. In Ohio, my order, which is a venti pumpkin spice latte right now and a cinnamon coffee cake. My usual order in Illinois, or at least like my part in my hood, is $10.86, and I know that because I get it every day. So when I was getting it the past 2 days in Ohio, it was $9.70. So I was like, ooh, $9.70. And then right now it's $10.57. So I'm like, closer to home. Indiana sucks. But anyway, so I am telling this woman what I want, and she what does she do? She starts making it, and then I have my phone out for the points. Like, I don't know if you guys are Starbucks goers or you know what I'm talking about, but they always when you're in the drive-thru, scan the thing on your phone for points, and then you pay. And sometimes you could even pay with those points, which I have more than enough points that I actually could have paid with my points. But anyway, I've never done it inside a Starbucks because, like I said, I always go through the drive-thru. So I don't know if it was just here and just her that I'm complaining about, or just the way that it works inside. But I feel like if someone was lost and didn't know how to like do something correctly, like, wouldn't you just tell them? There was no line, it was just her working there, and it was literally just me and her. So there was no need to, like, you know, brush it off like I'm too busy, like, you know, that kind of thing. She should have just told me, hey, the way it works inside is blah blah blah. Because so I'm trying to show her my phone with the point. She's like, that's not a payment method. And she said it just like that. Like, that's not a payment method. I'm like, I know that. I shouldn't do this, right? Because, like, she could spit in my coffee. But I'm like, I know that. I'm trying to scan my points. And then she was like, yeah, well, you need to pay, though. I'm like, I am gonna pay, but I want my points scanned. And then she said something like, hold on, I'm making your food right now. And I'm like, okay. Like, does that mean you're coming back later? Or, like, what does that mean? So then I'm like, whatever, this was just crazy. So then I just put my card in, and then I'm like, okay, maybe she could do it afterwards. Maybe that's what she's talking about. I don't know. I don't live here. So then she comes, and then she's like telling me to go to the other side where the pickup is for the drinks. And I'm like, well, what about my points? Can I get them scanned? And she's like, oh, you didn't do that yet? And I'm like, no, you told me to pay first. And then she was like, no, you were supposed to scan it right here. I'm like, well, I didn't know that. Nobody told me. And then I'm like, so is it too late now? And then she's like, well, I could give you the receipt and you could call this number and blah, blah, blah. And then I just cut her off. I'm like, never mind. I'm good. Like, bitch, like, really? You could have said from the moment that I tried to give you the point thing, scan it right there and then pay. How hard is that? How hard is that? How hard is that? Oh my God, I hate this specific person in Indiana. And then I leave, and then, like, I go out the other door that's, like, closer to the car and away from those two guys that are outside. And oh my God, they're like, oh, so you're already leaving? And I'm like, yup. They're like, oh, well, have a great day. And just, like, repeating the same shit. I'm like, just leave me alone. Like, do you not see what is in my hands? Coffee. and like I want to drink it and I want to go. Like, don't talk to me. I didn't come here for freaking chat. I am on my period, full disclosure, and I also feel like I'm getting sick. So complain. But it's true. God damn it. So anyway, that's my little update. Isn't it wonderful? And I still have 3 hours till I get home. 3 hours of driving through boring ass Indiana. Like, I hate this area. I really do. I hate anybody who lives here. No, I'm just kidding. But I hate anybody who likes to live here. I could say that, right? Like, why would you want to live here? Anyways, I will be making another video soon. I know I say that a lot, but I will. I promise. I also break promises. But no, you will see me on here again soon, and I don't know if that is a good or a bad thing, but I won't be complaining as much, so maybe it's a good thing. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please like this video if you liked it, and hit subscribe and turn on the bell for all alerts and do all that stuff, and comment down below and do all the things, and yeah, and follow me on all my socials that I have in my description below. Well, I will see you guys later. Bye.